Good evening, everyone, and welcome into Stars Friday Night Lights. Not under the lights yet, but got a good night of softball here for everyone. Start of the Pony Express 2023. Stars will play 2 tonight. And then one more pool game tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So games tonight are 4:30 and 6:15. We are out at Aurora Sports Park. Beautiful, sunny, 55, mid-50s, somewhere in there, degree evening. So 4:30, 6:15 tonight, then one more at 9 tomorrow, then right into double elimination bracket tomorrow. First game here is against the Colorado Batbusters, 14 gold. So Stars are playing the 16 division since this is a national qualifier. We'll get you the starting lineups here in just a minute. Stars are in all black, black socks, yellow trim, black pants, black shirts, and we are about to get underway. Gracie Sackett in the circle for the Stars. She readies with the first pitch. Number 20 just misses a little low and outside. Kylie Bickford at third base. Liv Kiter, number 7, at shortstop. Just misses a little low and outside with that. That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Kiana Shui, number 72, at second base. Base hit up the middle, leadoff single for number 7. And so that is a leadoff single for the Batbusters to start out this game. We are top of 1, scoreless. Izzy Arroyo, number 2, filling in at second base. We've got a couple girls that are not here, at least for this first game. So Izzy at first base. Avery Gilbert, number 22, in left field. Matt Glenn out in center field. Molly Nelson in right field. Megan Nelson, number 27, behind the plate, and number 20, Gracie Sackett, in the circle. Last pitch was a called strike. There's a ground ball foul up the third base line. Gracie quickly out in front here, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here. We're the 2-hole hitter, top of the first inning. Just misses a little low there. A ground ball to Kylie at third. She'll get the lead runner over at first. So they get the lead runner there for the first out of the inning, and that's 1 away. 1 down here. Runner on first. On the fielder's choice brings up number 21 for the Batbusters. And Gracie gets that first pitch in there, 60-mile-per-hour fastball on the outside corner. Low and good in the zone. That's strike 1. No balls and a strike. Oh, this ball is like right back at Gracie. Takes her glove off. She throws it to first. They get the double play at 2. And that is a great double play. Stabs it on the mound. Takes the glove off her hand. Keeps her head to her, makes the throw to first. They get the tag at second. Double play, that'll end the inning. And there is your unconventional 1-2-3 inning, folks. Stars are coming to the plate. Scoreless ball game after 1/2. I'm good, Paul. How are you? It did stay in the glove, though. That's crazy. I think it was stuck there because it was hit so hard. So, I think they're 90s because we're 4:30 and 6:15, so it'd be a 15-minute break in. So I think they're 90s. So Matt Glenn, number 8, will lead it off here for the Stars. She's followed on deck by Liv Kiter, number 7. So scoreless ball game. We are bottom of 1. Stars go down, or Stars go 1, or get them 1, 2, 3 in the first. Top half of the first. We're in the bottom of the first. So number 8 steps in here. Matt Glenn leading off. Here we go, Matt. There's a hard hit line drive into the right center gap. That's going to get all the way to the fence. Should be an easy 2 for Mac. And she's in there standing up for a leadoff double. Nice swing. Atta girl. Awesome. Love it. Brings up number 7, Liv Kiter. Mac stands out on second base after the leadoff double. Number 3, Kylie Bickford on deck for the Stars. Here we go, Livy. She takes that pitch high for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Liv. Liv had a home run last weekend. A couple other good hits as well. And that ball misses low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes here to Liv. If you are just joining us, we are bottom of 1. Leadoff double has Mac Glenn standing out at second base. 2 balls, no strikes here on Liv. 2-hole hitter. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. See if they green light her here. Nope. Takes that pitch for a strike, taken all the way there. So 3 balls and a strike to Liv. There's a hard hit ball through the third base hole. Mac's turning, she will hold up. That was a smart call. Liv will take second base on the throw home, though. So the single by Liv Kiter moves Mac over to third, and then on the throw home, Liv takes second base. Good base running, kid. That'll bring up number 3, Kylie Bickford. Here we go, Bick. Let's go, kid. Number 17, Ireland Hare on deck. That bowling balls across the plate for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here to Bick. This ball's hit hard through the second base hole out into right field. That's going to score 2. And Kiter's up standing. So 4 hits in a row here for the Stars. They scored 2 on the last one. That'll bring up Ireland Hare. Runner on first, nobody out. 2-0 ball game. Stars lead. Number 2, Izzy Arroyo on deck. Takes that pitch high and inside. Gets the called strike on the outside corner, and they almost get Bick at first base, but she does get back in there. The 2-1 pitch here coming to Bick. Takes that change up high. And we are at 3 balls and a strike here to Kylie. Here we go, Bick. Let's go. Fouls that off the plate. And that'll move the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Ireland. Takes that pitch high, a little outside for ball 4. That's a full count walk for Ireland. That'll push Kylie up to second base, so Stars have runners on first and second, nobody out. Number 2, Izzy Arroyo steps in. Number 14, Molly Nelson on deck. Takes that first pitch low for ball 1. Ball and no strikes here to Izzy. Comes to that changeup. I think that was her changeup. Gets her swinging on that for strike 1. So ball and a strike here to Izzy. Fouls that back into the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Izzy. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Just misses. Just maybe a little high. I thought that caught the plate. Great eye, kid. That'll level the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Izzy. And she gets her swinging, so that's the first strikeout and the first out. So 1 down here. That'll bring up number 14, Molly Nelson. Number 6, Jay Osman on deck. Molly squares around, pulls back. That's a ball. That ball is going to go out into right field. Kylie stumbles around third. She will crawl back in. She's safe. I hope she didn't hurt herself there. Looks like Kylie might have pulled something there coming around third base. So Molly Nelson steps in here, number 14 for the Stars. Got 1 out here, runners on second, third. Stars lead this game 2-0. There's Molly with a ground ball, base hit up the middle. That's going to score 2. And it's a 4-0 ball game. So 2 RBI single for Molly, and that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. Jay Osman steps in here, number 6. She fouls that straight back into the fence. Number 25, Lilia Mancina, is on deck. Takes that pitch in the dirt for ball 1. So that'll level the count. 1 ball, 1 strike on Jay. And takes that pitch first, called strike. So that'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jay. 1 out, bottom of 1. Stars lead at 4-0. Good take. Low inside. That'll level the count at 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that back into the screen. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jay. The slow roller up the first base line. That stays fair. They will tag her and get Jay. That's the second out of the inning. So 2 away. Molly does move up to second base. I'll bring up number 25, Lilia Mancina. Number 22, Avery Gilbert on deck. Here we go, Lil. Lilia takes that first pitch, called strike inside. That was looked inside and off the plate to me, and I'm directly behind. But strike 1. No balls and a strike to Lilia. Takes that pitch high and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Two balls and a strike to Lilia. Here we go, Lil. Three balls and a strike. Molly will move up on the ball in the dirt. So Molly at third now with 2 outs. 3 balls, 1 strike here on Lilia. Takes that pitch for a ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk for Lil. Puts runners at the corners with number 22, Avery Gilbert, coming up. Number 27, Megan Nelson on deck. Two away, 4-0 ball game. Strike 1 swinging. No balls and a strike on Avery. No balls and a strike here on Avery. Takes that pitch low and inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Level count. Ball and a strike. Fouls that back into the fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Avery. Gets her swinging, strike 3. So that's 3 down. Stars put up 4 in the inning. And we are through 1, and it's 4-0 Stars. We go to the top of the second.
You do a great job of
Thank you. All right, here we go. Top of the second inning. Gracie Sackett in the circle. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a good pitch. Gets that 59-mile-per-hour pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a great pitch. Same pitch. Ticked it up a mile per hour to 60. Just misses. Came back to the same spot, but just a little low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Actually, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets her swinging on the strikeout. Strikeout Gracie Sackett. That's the first away. So leadoff batter down here in the top of 2. This ball's hit hard into the left center gap. That's going to get to the fence. They're going to have a play at second. Not quite able to get her there, so that's a 1-out double. I believe that's the pitcher for Batbusters. So 1 out here. The runner on second. Great pitch. 59 on the outside corner again. Called strike. No balls and a strike here. Third hitter of the inning. Just misses low and inside there. A little in the dirt, actually. And 2 balls and a strike. This is number 13 for Batbusters. Gets her swinging. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls that into the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a changeup from Gracie. Foul back into the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gets her swinging. Strikeout number 2 on the inning for Gracie, and that's 2 away. Let's leave her out there. Gets Gets her swinging at that pitch. A little bite on that ball down into the zone, down out of the zone, and gets her swinging for strike one. No balls in the strike. This ball's flared off the end of the bat. That's a little trap, and they will not get her at first. Liv came on hard for that. That ball was pretty elusive off the bat. It's right off the end and spinning. Looked like it was going to go further than that. And then Liv came on hard, but couldn't quite get it. Trapped it. Tried to make the play over to one, but couldn't get it there in time. Foul back into the screen. So runners on first and second with 2 outs. Be an infield hit. So you got a double and a single on the inning and 2 strikeouts. No balls in a strike. Just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes now. 2 strikes on the batter, 2 outs on the inning. Strike 3, and that's 3 Ks on the inning for Gracie. So she strikes out the side. We will go to the bottom of 2. 4-0 Stars. Number 27, Megan Nelson, will lead it off for the Stars. Then we'll roll back to the top of the order with Matt Glenn. Here we go, Meg. Start it off, kid. All right, Meg steps in here for the Stars. Number 27, leading it off. Bottom of the second inning. 4-0 lead here for the Stars. Ground ball out to shortstop. They'll make the throw across to one, and they will get her by a step. And that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up number 8, Matt Glenn. Number 7, Liv Kiter on deck. Takes that first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Mac. Bases are empty, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Takes that pitch outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Mac. Comes inside, 3-0. Almost hit her. Taken all the way there. Strike right down the middle. 3 balls and a strike here on Mac. We got 1 away, bottom of 2. And there's strike 2 on the inside corner. That's a good pitch. That'll take it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Mac. There we go. Come on, Mac. Off the end of her bat to 3. She's going to beat that out. So that'll be E5. Error on the third baseman. And that'll put McKenzie on first base. Bring up number 7, Liv Kiter. Number 72, Kiana Shui on deck. Kylie Bickford out with, looked like she pulled a maybe stretched a muscle, strained a muscle. Liv takes that first pitch low and in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Liv. This ball's hit hard out in the left center gap. That's all the way to the fence. That'll push Mac over to 3. Liv's going to take second. That's a double. 1 out double for Liv Kiter. Puts runners at second and third for the Stars. Brings up number 72, Kiana Shui. So this again was Kylie's spot, and she appeared to pull something in her glute area, maybe hamstring, something like that, as she was rounding third, trying to dive back in the first inning. So Kiana, number 72, hitting in her spot here. Takes that first pitch for a strike on the inside. There's a ground ball, slow roller to shortstop. They will not get her. I think she was going to beat that anyway. They dropped it, so that's an RBI for Kiana. That'll push the 5th run across the plate. It's 5-0 Stars here. We're bottom of the second inning. Brings up Ireland. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Foul back and out of play. Strike 1 on Ireland. No balls and a strike here at Ireland. That ball is bouncing inside. And they got Kiana in a rundown. That was intentional. And sends Liv Kiter home. It's a good play. So Kiana drifted off, drew the throw. They send Livy home. She dives in for the 6th run. That's 6-0 Stars. Still 1 away here. Runner on second. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ireland. Takes that pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike on Ireland. Two balls, 2 strikes. Froze her on the outside corner there. That was a good pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes. Off the fists to second base, or to shortstop, excuse me. Throw across. They will get her in time. It's a slow roller. I thought she might beat that out, but that's the second out of the inning. So 2 away here. Runner does move up to third for the Stars. Brings up number 2, Izzy Arroyo. Number 14, Molly Nelson, is on deck. Takes that first pitch low and inside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Takes that one high and a little outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Izzy. Here we go, Iz. There's strike 2. Froze her right down the middle. 55-mile-per-hour fastball. Two balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball up the first base line. That'll leave the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Off the fists again. Slow roller to first base. She'll step on the bag, and that'll end the inning. So Stars score 2 in the inning. Leave 1 on. And after 2, it's 6-0 Stars. We will go to the top of the third. Jay Osmond did replace Kylie Bickford at third base. I think they were going to rotate anyway. Ireland and Avery have been rotating on the left field. Avery back in this inning. Everybody else remains the same. Number 20, Gracie Sackett in the circle. Six nothing Stars. We are top of the third. This ball's hit hard. That's going to carry over Avery's head and off the fence. They get it in, but she does get the double out of it. That ball was hit hard and carried over her head. Ball was up a little high in the zone, and she just sat on it and drove it. That's a leadoff double for the Batbusters here in the third inning. Takes that pitch. Low for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. That ball's fouled out of play. That'll level it off at a ball and a strike. Swinging at that pitch. 58 up in the zone. Couldn't catch up to it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just misses off the plate outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the third after the leadoff double. This ball's popped up. Should be playable by Mack in center field. It is. Runner holds at 2, and that's 1 away. So 1 out. Top of the third inning. If you're just joining us, it's 6-0 Stars. There's a 51-1 throw across the diamond, and she just gets in under that tag. It's a good play by Liv out at shortstop. She gets the play at first.
Hey, way to jump on it.
Izzy shot it across to third base. Not quite in time, but close play. Second out of the inning, though. So 2 away. Runner on third for Batbusters. Gracie misses just outside with that. One ball, no strikes. That ball's foul and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike here. 2 outs. It's a ground ball to second base. Kiana with the flip to 1. That'll end the inning. So the Stars give up a leadoff double there. But they stranded him on base and come back to get the 3. So Batbusters leave 1 on, score none, and we roll to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's a 6-0 ball game. Stars lead this one. Number 14, Molly Nelson, will lead it off here for the Stars. So number 14, Molly Nelson, leads it off. Number 6, Jay Awesome Osman on deck. Here we go, Miles. Start it off. Takes that pitch low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes here to Mal. Here we go, kid. Takes that pitch high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3 inside. 3-0 on Molly. Likely taken here, but 6-0 lead. See if they green light her. Nope. That was the same pace as the last pitch. Could have easily been ball 4, but 3 balls and a strike on the called strike on the inside. And there's called strike 2. So now moves the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Fouls that back into the screen. Way to get a piece of that. Full count here to Molly. She takes that pitch, a little high, a little outside for ball 4. That's a good at bat for Molly. She is a leadoff walk for the Stars. Brings up number 6, Jay Osman. Number 25, Lilia Mancina on deck. Jay takes that first pitch for a called strike. Low inside. Might have caught that corner a little bit. No balls and a strike here to Jay. This ball's hit hard through the third base hole. It's a base hit for Jay. That'll put runners at first and second. Nobody out. Brings up number 25, Lilia Mancina. Here we go, Lil. Number 22, Avery Gilbert on deck. Pitching change here for the Batbusters. Number 00 is going to come in here and pitch for the Batbusters. Our team trails here 6-0 with runners on first and second for the Stars and nobody out. Here we go, Lilia. Hey, sit and drive. Here we go, Lil. Hey, be patient. Patience. So, number 25, Lilia Mancina steps in. She'll be the first to face this new pitcher. Nobody out here, bottom of the third inning. Runners on first and second for the Stars. 6-0 lead right now. First pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Low and inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. There's strike 1. That was the fastest velocity I've seen from her so far at 51. So 2 balls and a strike here on Lilia. There's strike 2. Patience. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Lilia. Gets a little off the end of the bat. Throw over to 1. That'll move the runners up. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up number 22, Avery Gilbert. Number 27, Megan Nelson on deck. Takes that first pitch. Low for a called strike. Low in the zone. Gets it. Foul tip just off the end of the bat. No balls, 2 strikes. Protect, go get it. Comes inside. Takes that pitch for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hits her on the hip. That'll send Avery down to first base, and that'll load up the bases for Megan Nelson. So Avery gets hit by pitch there, and that puts the bases loaded with 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd inning, number 27, Megan Nelson steps in here, and then we roll back to the top of the order. Matt Glenn on deck. Here we go, Meg. Come on, kid. Find a hole. LC takes that first pitch a little bit high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Watch the line drives here, girls. Gets her swinging for strike 1. That is tough. Those pitches are at 50 miles an hour, and they are it's like change-ups on every pitch. There's strike 2 on the outside, 48 mile per hour. I like the first pitch better than that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Megan. Atta girl. They throw across the diamond. They will get the out at first. That does score the run. So that's the law firm of Nelson and Nelson connection there. Megan drives in her sister. That'll make it 7-0 Stars. We've got two outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. 7-0 Stars. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. We are top of the order now. Mackenzie Glenn steps in, and Mac takes that pitch for ball 1. A little low and outside. This ball's off the end of the bat, out at second base, and they get her at first. So Stars score 1 in the inning. They leave 2 on, and it's a 7-0 ball game. We are through 3. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Looks like we'll rotate the outfield positions again. Ireland looks like she's going to go into left field. And everybody else will remain the same, I think. Top of the 4th inning, folks. 7-0 Stars. First pitch from Gracie gets her swinging, foul tip. Doing a check. That foul tip went off Megan's helmet, I guess. They're making sure she's okay here. Umpire wants a check. Strike one, no balls in a strike here. We are leadoff batter, top of 4. Ground ball out to Liv, it's short. She'll bring it across the diamond, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 away. Brings up number 21 for the Batbusters. First pitch from Gracie to her is fouled back into the screen. No balls in a strike. Takes that pitch for a called strike on the inside corner. Fouls that off into the screen. Good block. Megan keeps that in front of her as a changeup, I believe, down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. 1 away. Top of the 4th inning. That ball's fouled back and out of play. Count will remain 1-2. This ball's hit hard out into right field. Molly knocked that down. Was able to get it in and hold her to a single. That ball was hit sharp over the second base head. That's a 1-out single for the Batbusters. That'll bring up, I think this is number 10 for the Batbusters. They've been our original pitcher. There's another ball hit opposite field through the hole. Molly will bring that in. They will hold her at second, but that's back-to-back singles to right field. Hard contact. That'll give the Batbusters runners at first and second with nobody out. They're going to bring in a pinch runner here. Good job, Meg. First pitch from Gracie there is in the dirt. Meg keeps that in front of her with runners on at first and second for Batbusters. And misses low and inside with that. So 2 balls, no strikes. Called strike there from Gracie. That's first strike to number 16. So 2 balls and a strike on the batter. Strike 2 gets her looking. 60-mile-per-hour pitch there on the inside corner. Low in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This ball is going to drop in behind first base as well. And they will get it in and hold her at third. That's going to load up the bases for Batbusters. So back-to-back-to-back singles here, all to right field for the Batbusters. That'll bring up number 2. Pinch hitting now, number 2 for 13. She'll come in with 1 out and bases loaded. There's the first pitch from Gracie for strike 1. So she gets out in front here. 0-1. 1 out, bases loaded. Just misses a little high with that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. This ball's flared out into right field. Molly should have a play on that, and they'll hold her. Good throw, Mo. They will hold them in their positions. Bases remain loaded with 2 out. That brings up number 22. Strike 1 swinging. Gets out in front here, 0-1. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. And there's a slow roller out to shortstop. Liv will go across to first, and they will get her. That's the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 hits in the inning, but Stars leave them stranded. Bases loaded, and it's 7-0. After 3.5, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Number 7, Liv Kiter, will lead it off here for the Stars. In the bottom half of the 4th inning. She'll be followed by number 72, Kiana Shui. Probably down to about 25 minutes left in the game here. Unless we tack up 3 runs in this inning. Actually, we're in the 4th. I think 1 run and it's probably a ball game. See where this goes. So number 7, Liv Kiter, leads it off here for the Stars. Strike 1 to Liv. 48. Takes that pitch high for ball 1, so that levels the count off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Liv. There's called strike 2. I think that was her changeup. That was 47. So level count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Takes that pitch outside. That'll move the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Livy. Turns on this ball, pulls it up the first base line, and that's going to go over her head, hit off her glove to the fence. Liv's going to stretch that, standing up for 3. That's a leadoff triple. Leadoff triple for Liv Kiter. That'll bring up number 72, Kiana Shui. Number 17, Ireland Hare on deck. I believe if the run rules are, that's a pop fly, pitcher calling for it on the infield. She makes the catch, and that's 1 away. That'll bring up number 17, Ireland Hare. Number 2, Izzy Arroyo on deck. If the run rule is – 10-8-6, 3-4-5. That's the winning run standing on third base. This ball's foul, backing out of play. Nice play in the stands. Strike 1. No balls and a strike on Ireland. That ball's hit hard, line drive out into center field. That's going to score Liv from third. It's an 8-0 ball game. I think that's ball game. And it is. Stars win at 8-0 on the run roll. Line drive, base hit by Ireland. Scores Liv after the leadoff triple. Stars win this one 8-0. Game 2 coming up against Angels Hendrian. Scheduled for a 6:15 start. We'll see how that goes. But once again, first game in the books for Pony Express. Stars win 8-0.